here we go. All right. Well, Sam, thanks for joining me this morning. You're looking very nice after a workout, nice and cleaned up.
I had to
Um,
shower because I was totally disgusting.
well, it was a great workout.
What?
You did great. So, um, first, thanks for joining Adam Clark Fitness TV. This is a new station that we're going to be launching. It's
Worldwide.
worldwide. Yeah, we're getting that worldwide reach. So taking advantage of this, taking the opportunity and running with it. So I just want to chat a little bit about you and your experiences with online training. But first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Obviously, I know you, but
Yeah,
the world wants to know, Sam. So
you.
where you live, what you do, and
Yeah.
how you came into contact with Adam Clark Fitness.
Okay. So I'm Sam. I've been training with you for several years now. So I was training with you before you opened the Adam Clark Fitness Gym, which is kind of how I funneled my way into that. Audrey had been training with you for a while, so she hooked me up and changed my life completely. So that was awesome. I live in Brewer. I have 2 kids. I have a husband. We're all working from home right now, so that's been a little bit crazy. 2 dogs. I'm the assistant principal at Brewer Community School, so I'm trying to balance my life online right now, my professional life, and homeschool my own children, and it is a challenging time for sure right
Yeah, so clearly coronavirus has changed the way we do things, at least for the short term. Hopefully that ends, sooner rather than later. But right now, just got to roll with the punches. So your day-to-day life,
now.
you're used to going to work, you're
Yeah,
used to going to the gym, used to getting out, and your
yeah.
kids are too. How has that changed? Like, what's your day-to-day life looking like right now?
I've been working really hard to keep myself on a schedule because if I don't, I'm really afraid that I'm going to tank mentally. So I still set an alarm in the morning. We still get up. But like I said before, it's that balance of the kids need to do their schoolwork, which they don't really want to do because they're home, right? And all their toys are
Yeah.
engaged and they want to play. So we're doing that. And then I'm on Zoom meetings and team meetings. And so it's a balance. And my entire life has shifted online.
Mm.
The kids' entire life has shifted online. It's the only way we can connect with people. So I've been really cognizant to try to keep moving and keep going and try to make it as normal as possible. But nothing's normal right now. Like this
Right.
is the new normal for us.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
try
So
really, really hard to keep the schedule going, but every day's different.
yeah, and it's all about doing the best with what you got. I think that's what we have to do right now, as opposed to just mailing it in. Like for
Yeah,
those that are mailing it in right now, you have to make some sort of effort to
yeah,
get a routine going. Like you can still be healthy during this, and your health obviously matters more than ever right now because high stress routine's a little off, but you have to work at reestablishing a new normal routine,
right.
right? So and you've done that. I mean, it's obviously been a challenge, but when we fully transition online, so obviously my business has changed completely. We were an in-person training studio doing groups and small groups, one-on-ones, and we did community events where we went bowling or snowshoeing, and we were in groups. So that's clearly changed. We went fully online. You were always used to the in-person training,
Yeah.
like everyone else. So when we transitioned fully online, what were your initial thoughts? Like, were you nervous that you weren't going to get much out of it? How did you feel?
I I mean, I think I was super nervous because I really thrive on other people's energy, and I was afraid that that would be lacking. And I loved the events that we did. I loved being able to go out and tailgate at UMaine, like the things that made the gym such a special, happy place to be. I was afraid would be gone. So I was nervous. I was going to dive in though because I knew that I needed to keep moving. But I was nervous that it would lose that family feel. And I have been so very pleasantly surprised that it's just as fulfilling for me to sign on and be able to talk like this. I mean, it feels like we're still all together. So
Hmm.
um, it was nerve wracking at first, but it's
Yeah,
been great.
yeah. Tell me
Yeah.
about it. It was
Yeah.
a little nerve-wracking on my end too, because I had to
Yeah.
completely transform my business
Yeah.
overnight,
Yeah.
basically. But we're really happy that it's worked out.
Yeah.
What would you say? You talked a little about the family atmosphere and stuff. What have you loved? Would you say that's what you love most about our online training, um, or is there something else that you really like about our online training
I mean,
platform?
I love being able to continue to see people,
Mm,
because again, that's something that pushes me. But you've gone above and beyond in other ways too. So I really feel challenged, like with the My Zone challenges and the core run team, and now this modified Ironman. I mean, there are things that um, I don't know. It just seems like this environment works better for those kinds of challenges, and I've really enjoyed all of that. I also love that if I sleep through my alarm in the morning, I have the opportunity to go to YouTube and catch up on the video. And it's really interesting because I was thinking, oh man, this is going to be so boring, right? Just following a YouTube channel, but you know all the people.
mm,
So even though it isn't live, to me, it still feels like, oh yeah, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to push past, or I'm going to try to keep up with, because you know all the people that are
yeah,
involved. Um,
yeah,
so that's something that when we're live in the gym, we don't have that, right?
right.
So I mean, we're able to keep up however we want to with YouTube, which has been awesome.
Yeah, no, that's great that you've embraced the technology. I know for some at first it was technology is going to get in the way. I'm not in-person training,
Yeah,
but overall, we've made it pretty easy to just click a link and
super easy.
you're online. Because I know that can be technology can sometimes be daunting, but we've tried to do our best to make it as easy as possible and provide that flexibility with the number of classes that we offer. Because I know that some people aren't morning people. But the lunchtime classes, like maybe you only have a half an hour at lunch, maybe you want an evening class. So we try to provide that variety. Um, if someone were on the fence, so if they're used to the in-person training, used to that atmosphere, being around people physically, but they're making excuses like, oh, that's not for me. I can't get a great workout in. I could just go buy like a beach body program or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
If someone were on the fence about online training, what would you tell them?
I think just try it, because I felt, like I said, I felt a little hesitant about it too. But as soon as you try it, it doesn't feel like an online program. It really, truly doesn't. Because how many times during a workout do you say, Sam, I see you, pick your legs up, Sam, I see you, go deeper into we're still held accountable just as you would be at the gym. And again, it's people you can see each other, you can interact with each other. The technology is so easy. You really just click a link. And then when we get going, I mean, I was a little worried about background noise and if my kids come down yelling, but you mute everybody and we can just go.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it really doesn't feel much different than if we were all together.
Yeah.
So if you're on the fence, I think just give it a try. You're going to be surprised at how connected you do feel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we're hoping. Obviously, we want to be back in the gym sooner rather than later, but that's not really up to us. So right now, the online platform is what we're always trying to make it better and do the best we can. So appreciate you tuning into all our workouts and giving it your all. I mean, you're crushing it,
Yeah,
absolutely
fun.
crushing it, and
It's fun.
and it's what we need to do right now. You got to
Yeah.
exercise. You got to take time to step away from the computer and step away from sitting down and
Right.
get your physical activity in. So
Those 30
um,
minutes that you do in the middle of the day, I have found so I don't know if it's motivating, or I look forward to it, right? Because the
mm,
morning can be super tedious with kids,
yeah,
especially. And I'm thinking, okay, but at 12 o'clock, I get a half an hour and it's my half an hour. So it really helps to kind of break the day up and give you something to look forward to, because this can really take a toll on your mental health if you
mm,
don't keep moving. So,
absolutely.
yeah,
Well, thanks, Sam. Appreciate you taking the
awesome.
time out of your morning, and
No
and
problem.
we'll be seeing you on a workout here very soon.
Later.
All right. Enjoy your day. Thank you.
Ciao. See ya.